Rachel, and I am going to quickly show you how to use your 3D palette. So, one palette or compact, all of your colors fit in here. This is your contour shade, your brightening highlight, your main highlight, and your lip and cheek. All four of these colors have coverage, so you are putting them on in different places to create just one layer of makeup. I like to start with my contour shade. This is the 3D brush. I like to kind of pinch the end of it, dab that into my contour, and then I like to feel for my cheekbone. I always thought that you did this. I went right here, but that is way too low. That actually drags your face down. So you are going to feel for the most prominent part of this bone and just hug right underneath it, just also kind of with the top of your ear. So here is my bone, and I am going to put my contour right here. My face is pretty square shaped, so I like to do my contour a little bit more at an angle. If your face is more oblong and you want to create fullness, you can do your contour a little more horizontal, but I like to angle mine just a little bit. And I am going to go around my forehead like that, and right under my jawline, just like that. I also like to do a little contour on my nose. I like to dip my ring fingers into it, and then you want that line to be pretty close together. So if I have my fingers touch, that can put my line pretty close together. You want to do more the tops of the bridge of your nose, not the actual sides of your nose, because that can make your nose appear wider. And I like to kind of connect that into my eyebrows like that. If your nose is long, you can go across the bottom to cap it off. My nose is kind of short, so I don't mind leaving that open. Also, if you want to make your lips look a little bit bigger, you can do a little bit right under your bottom lip, like that. Now I'm going in with my brightening highlight. That is the lighter shade. I am going to do inner and outer corners of my eyes. This kind of creates a lifted look. I'm going like that, and right down the center of my face, right between those contour lines, Cupid's bow, and center of my chin. So this brings light forward to make everything look kind of more narrow. So I'm gonna go like that, and then I'm going in with my main highlight color, the darker of the two highlights, and I am going to do what they call the beard area. Kind of a weird name, but that's what it's called. Right through here, like so, on either side of right here. I know it's hard to tell, but I am just using a very small amount. Just barely dipped my brush in. If I have dark circles under my eyes, I will put some of my main highlight underneath my eye, my darker shade, and not just my brightening highlight. But today my eye circles aren't too bad. So I've got that all on. As you can see, I've got my brightening highlight, my contour, and my main highlight. And now I'm just going to blend that all together. When you blend this in, you are not rubbing it all around. You are just pressing it into your skin. Like a stapling motion, pressing with purpose. I personally like to do all my lighter shades first and save my contour to the end. So I am just pressing this in like so. Contour is a little more rigid because it's designed to stay in place, which is why when I was putting it on, I had to dig into it a little more than my highlight shades, and also why when blending, I do press it a little bit more. It's designed to stay in place so that you don't look like a muddy mess and have it all over your face. Get that blended in, and then of course, don't forget your jawline. I like to go kind of across and down, like so. Just like that, just making sure I didn't miss any spots. Okay, you can see, created just one layer. If I wasn't doing this video, I would have put my blush on at the same time and blended it all at once. So that is an option, but I just kind of wanted to show you what everything looked like together before I did my blush, then show you different blush options for blush placement. I prefer to do my blush up high on top of my contour. I just like the lifted look. If you like a fuller cheek look, you can do the blush on the apples of your cheeks. That is totally up to you. I have the shade Nude in my compact right now, so I am just going to put it right there and on my lips. And then blend that in with the big side of my brush. Okay, so a few tips. When I put my makeup on, I personally prefer to put it on a bare, clean face. I only use moisturizer at night. That is just what works better for my skin type. I have combination skin, so you can kind of play around with that and see what's best for you. If you do want to put your moisturizer or a sunscreen on in the morning, then I recommend waiting a good 10 to 20 minutes after putting that on before you put your makeup on so it can fully absorb into your skin. My other tip is if you like a primer, it must be silicone free. Silicone creates a barrier that causes your creams to slide around and separate. If you have a primer you like and you're not sure how to check the ingredients, let me know. I am happy to help you figure out if it has silicone in it or not. And also if you want recommendations, I have a few brands that other Saint artists use and love and say work really good with their cream makeup. So just let me know. And then lastly, like we already talked about, really important not to overblend. You're just pressing with purpose to get those shades right where they are. Creams are not watered down like liquids. They're highly pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. Less is definitely more, especially when you're starting out as a beginner. Play around with it and get your application down because you do not want to feel sticky. I feel like my skin is really smooth. If you accidentally get too much, something you can do is get a beauty blender. Get it wet, wring out all the water really good, and then go through and dab over to remove any excess and help blend if you feel like you get too much product on. Also, something really neat you can do with this one compact of makeup is eyeshadow. So I like to take my brightening highlight, the lighter color, and put it all over my eyelids just to kind of even out my eyelid color. And do that. And get that all on, and then I like to take my contour, let me find a brush, my contour shade, and put that in the crease. All the way across like so, and then just kind of smooth it out. So that's one eyeshadow option. Something else you can do is take a flat brush and dip into your lip and cheek color and then put that all across your eyelid. So that is another option. 2 easy eyeshadow options from your one compact of makeup, just like that. If you have any questions at all, please ask. If there's any tutorials you want to see, I'd be happy to do them for you. So just to recap, here is my one compact of makeup, my 4 basic tints. I have my contour, brightening highlight, main highlight, lip and cheek shade. All of these are magnetic. They pop in and out. It's easily customizable. You can change them out however you want, as often as you want. When you start to notice that you've used some product and you can see the pan, you can actually melt these down. You can put the tins, take them out and put them on a skillet on low. Use a toothpick to swirl it all together, let them cool, and then put them back in your compact and they will look brand new. If you want to do that, look at my Instagram page. I have a video on how to do that. And I think that is about it. So thank you for watching and send me a before and after picture. Bye.